Hi, thank you for volunteering. My name's Jeff Johnson, and I'm part of the Winter Hospitality Overflow opener team. And this video tonight is to just give you an orientation regarding the responsibilities as a volunteer for serving at the WHO program. We're going to be covering basic things, including each of the 4 shifts, as well as the responsibilities of each of those shifts. We'll start off by talking about what each shift is, and then know that there are also additional resources on the website that you could reference at whoprogram.org under the Volunteer Resource tab that go into far greater detail. The first shift is the opening shift, and that is from 6 p.m. to 10 p.m. Typical staff levels for that would be 5 to 6. That would also include an opener to assist in certain responsibilities with that volunteering team. The basic roles and responsibilities are to assist the share case managers in intaking the volunteers, as well as light meal preparation. We also assist in handing out toiletries and towels for the guests to be able to take a shower, and then we'll also set up the gymnasium. These are the key responsibilities. The second shift is the 10 p.m. to 2 a.m. shift. That's typically 2 volunteers, and in that particular shift, it really is about just monitoring the facility and doing laundry, which is the towels and things that are used for the guests to shower. The third shift would be the 2 a.m. to 6 a.m. shift. Once again, 2 volunteers recommended. That also just monitoring the facility, and also would involve sack lunch preparation for the guests. Each guest is given the option to have a sack lunch, and that's the shift where those are prepared. The final shift would be the 6 a.m. to 9 a.m. shift, and that's typically 5 volunteers. That shift involves guest wake up as well as a light continental breakfast preparation, and then it would involve assisting guests in leaving the facility as well as cleaning the facility and returning it into good condition. All guests 18 years and older are required as part of the intake process to take a breathalyzer test. This is a very simple, short, automated process that's done as part of the initial 6 p.m. shift. Any questions will be addressed in the initial training on site or when you show up for your shift by either the share case managers or the team lead volunteer. If any questions arise regarding a test where a guest may fail, those would be addressed by the share case managers.
Hi, my name is Kathy, and we're standing in the hospitality room, room 8 at the WHO shelter. And this is where the guests come in the evening. As Jeff was referring to, this is where they come in for snacks and just kind of socializing and kind of relaxing at the end of their day. We wanted to just show you, in here we have the caddies for the bathroom cleaning for WHO guests. So a lot of times they will come and ask volunteers where to locate things. This is where we have the cleaning supplies for the bathroom and also for this room. One of the jobs or the tasks that they have is to clean this up after they get ready for the evening in the gym. So people are responsible for cleaning off counters and tabletops, and the supplies for that are also located here. So right here is where we keep the towels. And every night after the laundry is done, then the towels are replaced here for the next evening. We have washcloths that we have available in both this cupboard and this one. And this is the storage for the supplies for showers. So in addition to the towels, the guests are able to come and get individual shampoos, conditioners, chapstick if we have it, body wash, soap, and then up here we do have some diapers available in different sizes depending on the evenings. We even have a few razors, brushes, toothbrushes, things like that. Those are all donated by different faith communities or organizations, and we really appreciate all these donations. And again, those are handed out each evening when the guests are ready for their showers. The last thing I'm going to show you in here is the hospitality room cupboard setup. A lot of times when volunteers come in, we try to save time by having this diagram so people don't have to do a lot of hunting and searching for the location of the cups, paper plates, those kinds of things. So we just wanted to remind you that we have this diagram here to help you locate things. And again, these counters, we have the photographs. We've posted photographs on this counter and the other one just to help you identify where to put coffee and drinks and food.
This is the kitchen area, and this is where all the food preparation is going to be done. This would include the meal preparation evening as well as the morning breakfast, and also where we're going to prepare the sack lunches that are given to those guests that would like those. Any food preparation that is done, all volunteers do need to wear gloves, and we have the supplies here in the kitchen in terms of bags, all of our paper products and utensils. And regarding the menu, your team lead should supply a menu, but in the event that they don't, there are recommended items for both the meal, evening meal, as well as the morning breakfast that are here on this stand-up. The back area over here is where we prepare the coffee and hot water for tea, and then to my left over here we have a refrigerator, and the refrigerator has a designated area for all food products that should be refrigerated for just the WHO.
Welcome to our storage room for WHO. As you can tell, we don't have much, but we have a lot of items that need to be stored in here. So unfortunately, it isn't always neat and clean. But we have our bed mats here. So Jeff was describing to you our different shifts, the 4 different shifts that we have for volunteers. And about 8 o'clock each evening, as he mentioned, we start setting up the mats for our guests for the evening. And we come in here and start getting the mats down. Behind me we have metal chairs that are used, and all of that description will be in the detailed description of the shifts, but we wanted to just give you a glimpse of where things were kept. Behind me are the blankets, and here we have bed bags and all of the different things that we use each evening for setting up. And then in the mornings, this is where the guests will gather their bedding, put it back into the bed bags, and they're replaced here until we do this again, all over again the next evening. So again, this is our storage room. It's located right inside the gym. So when you come in, we have the big gym, which is where the mats will be, and this is our storage room.
We hope that you found this video helpful. If you're a first-time volunteer, realize that there are other ways that you can learn about with greater detail how the shelter works. Those things can be found on the website whoprogram.org. You'll find very detailed documents about each shift, as well as the fact that you'll be working typically with other veteran volunteers, and on the opening shift, a team lead, as well as an opener and case managers. It takes about 100 volunteers to man the shelter for 1 week. You're providing a great service to those greatly in need in our community, and we hope that you have a great time and that you choose to volunteer again. Thank you for serving.